Hey there, welcome to day 26 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about step 4 in our growing process, which is the process we are examining and going through a detailed personal example with an area that we want to grow in. And I'm using maintaining my ideal weight is the overarching goal that I want, and an area I want to grow in, meaning I want to set it up so I don't have to think about it. It just is automatic, and I automatically do the things I need to do in order to maintain my ideal weight, which contributes to my energy level, which contributes to all kinds of things that I want as I'm on my growth journey. Well, today's step 4, is wonder. I guess you can't see this very well. I'm going to have to use different colors. And wonder, this step is about continuously learning and growing. Well, what does that mean? It means we need to be curious about and always be learning and looking for ways to grow and improve in certain areas and aspects of our life. So whatever area we're working on, whatever area we're trying to grow on, that's the area we want to be curious about, wonder about how we could get better results in it. That keeps us looking for answers, right? If we're asking ourselves questions, we're looking for answers. And by doing so, if we're curious and we wonder about something, it takes the hard work part out of making any change or dealing with any challenge or growing in any area. It takes the fear out of it because we're not afraid to ask questions and wonder and study and learn about how we can improve in that area. So our action item today is and as you know, I'm trying to take our growth process, which we came up with, which is 7 steps, and get it to fit to the acronym growing. So that's what this one's about. This one's about, well, how can I think of a word that means and starts with the letter that's next in the step process? And so continuous learning, that was a push, but I thought, okay, I'm curious, I wonder. And so that's how I'm going about trying to come up with acronyms that fit with the steps in our process. So I actually really love this stuff because I know that whenever I'm struggling with something, if I grab a book, if I watch something on YouTube or online, or I search and I find a video or an article or something on something, I'm going to learn something from that, even if it's reinforcing something that I already know. When it comes to our well-being, our physical health and nutrition, I would say until I was about 15 to 20 years old, I knew nothing about it. I just lived my life. I didn't think about what I ate, how much I exercised, etc. I just kind of, everything worked out fine. And then, you go to college and you start to eat foods that aren't good for you, foods that you never ate before, and you gain weight. You gain that college 15, the freshman 15. And I was one of those. And it's like all of a sudden what I weighed and how I looked and how I felt became very important to me. And so then I went on decades of yo-yo dieting, which was super duper bad for me. When I think back on some of the terrible diets I went on, I think one time I went on like a liquid protein diet for like 2 straight months. Lost a ton of weight, but guess what? As soon as I stopped doing that, the weight came back, right? And so I weighed less than I had before I started the diet, but still, I think I'd probably lost 30 pounds and all of it came back like in a week. So that was super frustrating. So I've learned a lot, and I want to take what I've learned and continue learning to find out what's working now. My son told me the other day, they're actually prescribing diabetes drugs for people that want to lose weight, which is mind boggling to me. We all know what we need to do, and taking a drug probably isn't the right thing. It's not a long-term solution. It's changing our mindset. It's doing all those other things. So, today we're just going to wonder and think about, what are we curious about? What could we learn? What could we continue to learn? What could we set in motion in our life that allows us to always be learning and always be growing and always be improving in this area? That's our challenge for today. Any questions, hit me up. Of course, there's a write-up and guide 2 of our Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. If you haven't joined that yet, I invite you to join it because there's resources there and additional information for each day's challenge. I'm trying to make these videos quick and easy and the action item each day quick and easy so that we actually take action and do it. All right. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. And I see I have Spanish heading or I think it's Spanish, on my video again by mistake. Oh well. Have an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.